162 into the wind. 1 under through 2. Birdie putt on third coming up. Love golf. 5 over through 3. I'm going to dig in. It's tough out there today. So, welcome to episode 4 of the Amateur Diary. Just want to check in a little bit different this time. Sat in Mallorca airport where I've been for the past 3 days, but I have just had 3 nice days of golf in the sun. I'm going to get home quite late and then I need to be at Ipswich for the Silver Barrel first thing tomorrow morning. I'm not looking forward to that early start after the 3 days I've had, and I'm going to get home, as I said, quite late. Obviously the comps are a big deal. This is what the whole series is kind of about. So I'm not going to film loads and loads, but I will try and do a few check-ins, maybe do a few shots. Golf course I actually really enjoy. I know pretty well. Right, I'm here at Purdis, quite windy, that course looks incredible. Hit a few balls, had a few putts, the greens are rolling super quick. But yeah, let's go. I'm going to dig in. It's tough out there today. Oh man. I am at this game. This is not a good day for me. Just walking down the 6th hole. I mean, it's a beautiful day. The golf course is perfect. A bit windy. But I literally started bogey. They made an 8 on the par 5 second because I lost the ball. Not with my tee shot, surprisingly. And then literally just gone bogey. Faced quite a tough up and down here to make another bogey. So I'm 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Like 6 over 3-5, 7 over 3-5. So tough day. I am trying my best to not lose my head actually today. Shot 10 over on the front 9 with 2 pars. Everything else has been bogeys. Just the struggles off the tee are mad. As you can see there, I mean, them 2 have gone left. The last 4 have gone right. The only thing I'm not doing is hitting it straight. It's not good. Front 9, first round done. Not great, 88. So I'm going to dig in, try and start fresh and go on round 2, see what I can come up with. Caddy Chris for this afternoon, just walking around to the 11th tee. So I shot 88 in the morning, which is net, for me, net 82. Looking at the scores, there's not loads of low ones in. I think only 3 people went under their handicap in a field of 60, 70, so it is tough. But the golf course, superb. I definitely want to try and enjoy it this afternoon. Yeah, no, I think if I'm going to hit a 3-iron at the bunker, it shouldn't get me there. It won't get me there.
Yeah, well, you got loads of room then.
Yeah.
Go with that.
Yeah, it's not in the bunker. It's exactly what we planned.
Oh, you're left of it as well.
So just sat on a bench by the first tee. I've just birdied 17 and then made a nice solid par. That putt you see that I was knocked about 6 foot past, hold the one coming back. Caddy's making a difference. What do you think?
That's a good putt.
It was a good putt.
Yeah, under the last. Good.
Yeah, but still a battle. But we're getting there. We're going to dig in and get this through. So we teed off on the 11th in the second round, and we're now on the first. So we've still got 10 holes to go, 11 holes, whatever. Perfect. 190 yards, wind into off the right, and occasionally a golfer turns up. That was a tough day. Not gonna lie, I think jumping straight into 36 holes after 3 days in Spain was maybe not the best idea, but where do I start with that? I'm going to pop stats from round one up now. Round one was basically a car crash from start to finish. Didn't hit a great first tee shot. On the second, I hit my tee shot up the right hand side and then tried to kind of punch a low one under a tree on the par 5. And I saw it clip some leaves and I thought it carried on going, but the two guys I was playing with said no, it's kind of dropped down somewhere, and they didn't see it down and we couldn't find the ball, so I had to go back and hit another one. Then it just got progressively worse from there. 1 minute my tee shot, especially with driver in round one, 1 minute it's going right, 1 minute it's going left. And I didn't have any control of it. But what I would say is I want to try and take some positives out of the first round, and on some greens that were running so quick today, I didn't free putt once, which is good. I know the putting stats don't show that I hold loads of putts, which I didn't, but there were lots of free putts out there in the field today. So in terms of the second round, it was better. I made a couple of big numbers, and then a couple of free putts crept in towards the end as I got tired. But it was better. It was a few better in the afternoon. I actually started to hit some fairways and started to hit some greens. Round two stats should be up there now. So in general, it was better in the afternoon. Just having a look at the stats, actually, overall on the day, one thing that I'm going to take away is I've played 8 par 3s today, and I've played them in 1 over. So I think there was two bogeys, 1 birdie, and all the rest pars, which I'm quite happy about. And actually I hit a few of them greens rather than having to rely on the short game getting up and down. So straight back out tomorrow at Aldeburg for the Seaton Robson, which is another 36 holes. And hopefully we have a better day tomorrow, fingers crossed. So welcome to Aldeburg. A beautiful day, Seaton Robson, had a warm up, signed in. Ready to go, feeling good today. Had a bit of rest, feeling better, hoping for a better day. First hole, safely navigated, 3-iron pitch and wedge. Nice little birdie putt coming up. birdie up the first. Come on. Just talk about the elephant in the room. Aldeburg have a long sock or trouser policy, and it's going to be 28, 29 degrees today. I mean, it's 9 o'clock and it's already feels about 26. And I came up in trousers because I don't own long socks, and I was hitting a few balls in the net, having some chips, and I was sweating. So I made the purchase. Looks like I'm going for a kickabout with the boys, but I think I'm going to be a lot cooler than what would be if I was wearing trousers. Another glorious day. 1 under through 2, birdie putt on third coming up. Love golf. Ninth tee update. So that was just the 9th tee shot that you've seen. Just made a lovely 2 on the par 3 8th hole. Yeah, I think I'm 4 over through 8. Did make a double on the 6th. I hit my 3 iron, which you'll see a lot of today because I want to keep this in play. Just shout out to Kay, my playing partner, who is also a previous Golfshake user. Tracking his stats, getting better at this game, playing more, playing better. So yeah, enjoying it actually. It feels so much smoother today. Already had 2 birdies. Yeah, pretty happy. Stay with it. 162 into the wind. Oh, I want that to be short now because it's... Well, that's delightful. Okay, quick update. We're on the 14th tee. It was going really well. I was 3 over through 10. Then unfortunately had to take a penalty drop on the 11th hole, unplayable, and made a double there, and then just made a really sloppy 8 on the 13th. Sorry, made an 8 on the 12th after thinning a wedge through the back of the green and then 3 putting. And then made another double because I lost the ball off the tee. So after being 3 over through 10, I've then dropped 1, 2, 6, 7, 8 shots in the next 3 holes. So 11 over through 13 sounds terrible, but it's not bad golf. But we're still going to dig in and keep going. That is disgusting. So first round done. Just teed off on the first on the second round after a quick break. Unfortunately lost a ball off the first hole. Tough back 9, I'm not going to lie. Actually shot 35 out, which was 3 over, but then came back in 49. Couple of really bad holes, but that's what this course does here. Anyone that's played here. So I just wanted to do a probably final update from on the course from Aldeburg. I've not done any shots on the back 9 on the second round. It's tough going. My tripod also fell off my golf bag and snapped, so I can't position it anywhere to record any footage. It's just a battle to try and keep the big numbers off the cards this afternoon. I'm putting well enough, pretty happy, but I will give you a final update. So Saturday morning, the day after my 2 competitions. Quite glad I'm not playing golf today, which is quite rare for me to not be playing golf on a Saturday. So it was a tough day. I mean, firstly, it was the hottest day of the year. And after the week that I've had, firstly in Mallorca and then heading into Aldeburg, it was never going to be easy, to be honest. It was never going to be easy, but that said, I had a bit of rest. I felt good, and to be honest, started pretty solidly. As you would have seen, birdied up the first, then made a couple of solid pars on the second and third, and it was I mean, I was ticking over quite nicely. I made a couple of bogeys, which I'll be honest, going into Aldeburg, you know you're going to make bogeys, possibly doubles. Just for reference, my index of 4.8 actually gives me a course handicap of 10 and a playing handicap on the comp of 9. So anyway, so front 9, I will pop some stats up while I'm cleaning these clubs, by the way, so you can have a look for the first round. Front 9 are 3 over with 2 birdies. And it was really, really solid actually. I made a really good 4 down the 10th as well. But then got to the 11th, and this is what this golf course does to you. Got to the 11th, hit a tee shot left, hit a driver. And there's loads of gorse on the right hand side. So I hit a driver left. Just tried to punch it out of the rough over a bunker, which I did. But then the ball just kept running and running and running and went into a gorse bush. So I had to take a unplayable lie. Then onto the green, 2 putt, but very easy, make a 6 there with a drop. And then what happened on the following hole was quite frustrating because I hit a really good 3 iron. I had 120 yards, but I was trying to hit a 54 degree because these greens they're like lightning. So to get the ball to stop, you have to come in with a height, you have to come in with spin. And unfortunately I just finned the wedge through the green and couldn't find the ball. So I hit another one onto the green and then 3 putted. But the 3rd putt actually went into the hole and hit the cup and bounced back out, like that one you've maybe seen on social media that does the rounds every so often. Kind of like a 1 in 1,000 thing. So I made an 8 there and then hit a poor shot on the next. And then before you know it, you're like, you've dropped, after dropping 3 shots or being 3 over for the front 9, I've then dropped 8 shots in the next 3 holes. And then you're battling. For the second round in the afternoon, it was a similar story actually, as you would have seen in the video. I actually hit my tee shot right on the first with a 3 iron. Couldn't find that ball, so I had to I did it at provisional. But made a treble down the first. And then from there it just runs away from you and tiredness kicked in. So it turned out to be quite a tough long day. I was glad to get home last night. There's some positives I can take. I think I putted pretty well. I played the par 3s relatively well. 2 weeks today is the Suffolk Amateur. For the people that have left comments, liked the videos, I'm glad that you're enjoying them. As I say, leave comments if there's anything you'd like to see a little bit more of. But for now, hope you're all playing good golf and enjoying the weather. And I will catch up with you in episode 5.